Today I would like to continue to talk about God's amazing love. And I think something that a lot of people struggle with is fear. And I think, the more we see things out in the world and the more things escalate, people are just going to struggle more and more with fear. And I believe, as we approach the second coming of Jesus, there will be things on the outside that will tempt people to fear. But for the believer, there's no bad news, and for the believer, they can always walk in the peace of God. Thank God that the Bible says God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. And because God has given us a spirit of love, we never have to fear. But see, it's really the love of God that enables us to live free from fear and to overcome fear. And we read in 1 John 4 verse 18, there is no fear in love. Just think about that. There is no fear, not even a little bit, not an ounce of fear in the love of God. It goes on to say, but perfect love casts out fear, because fear involves torment. But he who fears has not been made perfect in love. So if you are still struggling with fear today, if you are still worrying about things, it may be that you have forgotten your Father's love. Because it says here that, we haven't been fully matured or developed in the love of God if we still fear. But this is good news for us. We don't have to fear in life, but, we don't have to try and overcome fear when we're tempted to fear. What will help us to overcome it and live free from it is the love of God. Because God has given us a spirit of love, and in His love there is no fear. And that is a wonderful place to be. And no matter how bad things get on the outside, no matter how bad the world gets, because there's no fear in the love of God, we don't ever have to struggle with fear. We also read in Psalm 44 verse 3, it was not by their sword that they won the land, nor did their arm bring them victory. It was your right hand, your arm, and the light of your face, for you loved them. And what we see here is God will always give us the victory because He loves us. You see, God doesn't always give us a victory because we deserve it or because we have to earn it. He gives it to us because He loves us. So if you are in a battle at the moment or you're facing a challenge, you can rest assured that you can get victory, and you will get the victory from God, not because you deserve it, but because He loves you. So if you are fearing something today or you have worries, give it to God, and remember, in His love there is no place for fear. So let's allow His love as we meditate on it, and as we think about it, and as we believe in His love, let's allow it to drive all fear and worry out of our lives for good. You are highly favored and deeply loved.